Thanks for staying up late and welcome to Football Friday Night. Our kickoff just seconds away. On the show tonight, Bob Martin got back into the helicopter, and yep, skylights are here. The Power Pole, plus Game Cheerleaders Player and Band of the Week, and of course, highlights.
2 ranked teams in the state of New Mexico. It's Las Cruces Bulldogs.
Couldn't make you wait for this one. Top-ranked Rio Rancho at number 2, Las Cruces. Las Cruces running back J.J. Granados. Tough run, breaking tackles. Can I see the daylight in the house? Yes, he does. Rio Rancho trailing 14-0 after that touch. Quarterback Easton Brewer comes up for the Rams and trying to get something going. The lateral to Brady Patterson, and then Patterson, KJ Jiggett, 36-yard touchdown pass, PAT block. Las Cruces up 14-6. Then Las Cruces adding to their total. Granados gets the ball again from 12 yards out, and he's in again. Cruces going up 21-6. They win it. 42-6 is the final. Highland Hornets still looking for win number 1 and playing Cibola. Going to be a long year. Cibola scoring first. Quarterback Derek Martinez, the bomb to Blair Manley for the touchdown, 7-0 Cibola. Then Martinez picking on the Hornets secondary all night. Bootleg. Martinez this time going to the opposite side of the field to Manley for another touchdown. Cibola definitely came to play at Community Stadium. Then Cougars on the attack again. This time it's quarterback Martinez taking it himself. Check out the QB, leaving everybody in the dust. The man has moved. Cibola rolling. Highland 68-40. Game of the week time now with a big one. The undefeated Tigers of Los Lunas making a trip to Sandia. Lawrence gave you his keys earlier today. Lawrence, how did your teams do?
Well, thank you, man. Before we roll the highlights, we're going to go back to the Pius keys to the game. In case you missed it earlier, here's a look at what both teams have to do in order to pull out a W. For Sandia's top running back Jalen Chavez, so far through 3 games, Chavez has rushed for 407 yards, averaging 9 yards per carry. Something tells me he is going to have something to prove for next week. The Matadors also have to keep the offense on the field and on the move to score some points. Los Lunas has scored at least 42 points in each game this season. That brings us to the Tigers' keys. Stop Sandia's Mr. Everything, Cameron Bean. Bean will be all over the field for Sandia. If Los Lunas can stop his production as well as force turnovers, it's their game to lose. Well, so with that being said, the game of the week pits 2 high-octane offenses. Well, does it? Kind of a defensive struggle in this one. Let's see how it all unfolds. All right, there he is, Mr. Everything, Cameron Bean, and Sandia. They draw first blood in this one with Bean on the sideline. It's Tim Barreras to Jordan Jones. How about Jones muscling his way in for the score? It's 7-0 Sandia. Yeah, Sandia faithful showing some love, but how about Los Lunas? The Tigers answer right back. It's Anthony Sanchez to Chris Sanchez for the nice gain. Tigers are in business inside the 10-yard line. 7-minute mark, Los Lunas knots it up. It's the Sanchez connection again, this time for the score. It's tied at 7 heading into the second quarter. 10 minutes to go now before halftime. Sandia driving down the field, but Brandon Kuntz is blown up by Sasha Gallegos. Tigers recover the fumble, but Sandia coach Kevin Barker has faith.
Well, we've just been moving the ball well with Barreras, the quarterback, and so we've kept at that, and then we put him in for our Cambo set by the goal line. I think we're just playing hard. I mean, both sides of the ball. I think offensively we've moved the ball pretty effectively. They're a very, very good football team. They're scary good on offense. Our defense has given up too many penalties for them.
All right, well, there you have it. That was Sandia head coach Kevin Barker. Sandia hands Los Lunas their first loss. 28-7 is the final. It's the Los Lunas Tigers' first loss of the season. Sandia, they bounce back with a 3-1 record with the win. Van, back to you.
All right, thanks, Lawrence. Victory didn't smile up on them last week. Chad Wallen and the Volcano Vista Hawks hit the reset button, making a trip to Moriarty to face the Fighting Pintos. Oh, got the groove button going, too. We start in the third quarter. Moriarty punting. Alan Michael getting a hold of this one. Jalen Calvert unable to make a clean catch, and Joe Jackson recovers for the Pintos. Not the musical Joe Jackson, but the other one. Then, quarterback Skylar Peterson getting his team closer to the end zone. The keep around the right side. Next play, call upon him again. Joe Jackson finishing it off. Untouched run around the left. That would make the score 28-14 in favor of Volcano Vista. Hawks will show some offense of their own after the PAT. Josh Williams looking, finding Michael Anderson just in time to left sideline. Then Ibra Dominguez will pop one up the middle. And again, Williams finding Anderson on the left side. Looks like they like that spot. Pinto stepping up on D though. Big hit by Justin Manning coming up. Boom. Keeping the Hawks short on that fourth down pass. Volcano winning the game, 28-14 is the final. Cleveland Storm on the road at Leon Williams Stadium. Our highlights, we plan to have highlights, but you ever heard that story? My dog ate my homework? Okay, that happened to us. 41-21, Cleveland getting the victory over the Clovis Wildcats. Timeout is called. Player of the Week is on the way. It's Rockets and Eagles. In Valencia County, we call that place the V. And Bob Martin and Matt Romo are getting big air with a team that has 4-peat on the mind. That when we return. First, check out our cheerleaders of the week.
Extra point is no